All right, so if you're a student, you know that feeling, right? That sense of being completely and totally overwhelmed. It feels like there's always way more to do than time to do it. But what if there was a simple, really powerful way to stop procrastinating and finally get back in control? Well, today, we're going to break down the key ideas from the best-selling book, Eat That Frog, adapted specifically for you.
I mean, this just hits home, doesn't it? It's the core truth that pretty much every student faces. You've got classes, homework, maybe a part-time job, you're trying to have a social life. It's just this never-ending flood of things to do. But listen, this isn't meant to stress you out. It's just the problem we're here to solve.
You know, we can actually give this feeling a name: the student's dilemma. And it's not just in your head, I promise. The pressure is absolutely real, and it's coming at you from a dozen different directions at once. And that makes it incredibly hard to figure out where to even begin. What's really interesting is when you look at why everyone's so overwhelmed. It's not just about getting A's anymore, is it? College admissions are more competitive than ever. You're expected to build this incredible resume with jobs, sports, leadership roles, all while keeping those grades perfect. It's a massive, massive balancing act. Okay, so after seeing all that pressure laid out, here is the big question. What if you could just cut through all that chaos with one simple rule? A rule that could help you get more done, feel less stressed, and actually take back control of your own schedule. Well, that rule has let's just say, a strange name. It's called eating a frog. Now, I know it sounds a little weird, but stick with me, because this one metaphor could completely change the way you approach your work, your studies, and all your goals. So what on earth is a frog? Simple. It's your most critical task. You know the one. It's that huge research paper you've been avoiding or studying for that final exam you're absolutely dreading. It's the one thing that, if you just get it done, will give you the biggest possible sense of relief and accomplishment. That's your frog. And the method is built on 3 super simple rules. 1, tackle that big, important task at the very beginning of your study time. No warm-ups, just dive in. 2, if you have a couple of big tasks, start with the absolute hardest, most intimidating one first. Get it out of the way. And 3, don't overthink it. Don't just sit there staring at the task, letting the anxiety build. Just start. Action is everything.
Now, this technique is more than just a little productivity hack. To make eating the frog a habit that really sticks, it's got to be built on a powerful foundation for success. So let's take a look at the 3 pillars that hold this whole thing up.
First up is self-esteem. This is the core belief that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. Because here's the thing, you can't outperform your own self-image. Believing you can actually tackle the frog is the very first step to getting it done.
Second is personal responsibility. Now, this isn't about blame, it's about control. It means accepting that you and only you are in the driver's seat of your life. You choose your actions, you choose how you react, and you own your outcomes. No excuses. And the third pillar is having clear, written goals. You've probably heard it before, but a goal that isn't written down is really just a wish. Clear goals act like a compass, guiding every single decision you make about how to spend your precious time and energy.
So here's the crucial point. Self-esteem, responsibility, and clear goals are the foundation. Without them, eating the frog is just a temporary trick you might try for a day or two. But with them, it becomes a powerful, lifelong system for achievement. So let's see how this builds from a mindset into a concrete, practical plan. Here's a 7-step formula straight from the book that'll help you turn your goals from just abstract ideas into reality.
This is your roadmap. Step 1, get crystal clear on what you want. 2, and this is non-negotiable, write it down. 3, give it a deadline. 4, brainstorm every single tiny step you'll need to take. 5, organize those steps into a logical plan. 6, and this connects right back to our frog, take action immediately. And 7, build that momentum by doing something, anything, every single day.
And this is a perfect illustration of what a plan looks like in action. That big, ugly frog of a 4-page history paper gets broken down into a simple task list and a visual map. And all of a sudden, it's not some giant monster, it's just a series of small, manageable steps. This is exactly how you make any big goal feel achievable.
And hey, if you need a little more motivation to actually sit down and plan, here it is. The 10-90 rule. Just 10 or 12 minutes spent planning out your day can save you up to 2 hours of wasted time and effort later on. That is an incredible return on your investment.
So as we wrap this up, the core message is really clear. It's not about finding more hours in the day. That's impossible. It's all about taking absolute control of the hours you already have by focusing first on what truly, truly matters.
Oh, this quote just says it all. Don't wait for the perfect plan or the perfect moment to get started. Perfectionism can be the biggest enemy of progress. It is so much better to start with a good enough plan and actually do it than to have some genius-level plan that just sits there gathering dust.
Ultimately, it all boils down to this one word. You can set goals, build a mindset, make all the lists in the world, but none of it means anything without action. The single most consistent behavior of successful people is that they have a bias toward action. They just start.
So I'm going to leave you with this. The power of this whole idea isn't in understanding it, it's in doing it. Think about it right now. What is that one task you've been putting off? The one that's causing you the most stress? That is your frog. Your challenge is simple. Make it the very first thing you tackle tomorrow. What's it going to be?